So this is the ordering interface. We made the decision to go with two distinct ordering screens. We have single order and we have multi-order. We wanted to do this because we wanted to maintain the simplicity of ordering one drink. We wanted to maintain the simplicity of ordering one drink here. And then we also wanted to be able to offer the ability for someone to order batches of drinks in case they wanted to order around for their friends or something of that nature. Before I go into actually running the machine, I want to show you guys the administrative console. This is what a bar owner would use to manage the machine. The first screen we have here is the ingredient screen. At the top, we can select which ingredients are in the machine itself. And then we can also add new ingredients down here. We wanted to emphasize usability when we designed this interface. I don't want the bar owner to be confused when he's trying to use this machine. So for instance, if we try to add an ingredient that is already present, it's going to let us know that it's already there and it won't let us add it. On the next screen, the drinks screen, it's very similar in nature. We can add drinks, we can remove them, we can edit them, we can select the possible drinks from the ingredients that are provided. And then the same thing as I discussed before, we wanted to emphasize usability, and so we have a lot of error checking going on in here. If we just try to add a drink off the bat, we'll see certain fields highlight, and they let us know which fields need to be filled out, things of that nature. So I can enter in ginger ale there, click add drink, and we can see that one of the errors went away, and the ginger ale slot went from red to a more static white. Next screen is the color screen. This is where we can manage the colors that the different LED rings use. Originally, we wanted to offer the ability to add different colors and also remove them. As we move forward in the process, we realized that that would also introduce the ability to have two colors that might appear too similar, and we didn't want that to occur. So we decided instead to just have standard colors for the bar owner so that they had distinct colors to use that were easily differentiable. Next screen is the metric screen. I didn't actually get around to this term. Implementing a metric system is actually quite complicated. I'm not sure how familiar everyone is with programming and all that, but I worked on a team that did metrics for one of my co-ops, and it's quite an endeavor. In the production run, we would obviously have more programmers and more time to build this feature out. The next screen is the device screen. Here we can modify hardware settings as well as software settings. Hardware settings, we can add more reservoirs if necessary, more cup slots. And then if you want to change the cup volume, you can also do that. So if you want a bigger cup or smaller cup, it doesn't really matter. We can also change the background, this right here, to suit the bar. So we could have something like a picture of the bar itself or a sign or something of that nature that identifies which bar you're at. We'll go back to the menu. I'm just going to start the program right now. And so the first thing you'll notice is that the arm is going to move very slowly to the home position. That way we know, the control software knows where the arm is. And it's just going to hit a limit switch and it's going to say, hey, that's position 0. And then it's going to move to a static position over here where there's space where if the cups fall, they won't interfere, the arm won't interfere with that. In the future, we'd like to add more space in between these different cup slots so that the arm doesn't have to move to that specific location. It can just move to between any cup slot. So without further ado, I will dispense a drink. All we do, click on a drink, and then we're going to wait for a color assignment. You can see it turned green there. We have green here, and that lets the user know which drink is theirs. It lets the bar owner know, or the bartender know, which drink to dispense. So then the arm is going to move over. It's going to dispense a drink. I know you all are wondering, is there liquor in there right now? There is not. It's against Drexel policy. But instead, we've offered flavored or colored water beverage. So we can order, I'm going to click on a bunch of drinks here. I'm just going to cancel that out. And we're going to see the machine going through its rounds. One of the issues that we've run into is occasionally when we're dropping the cups, they might not see properly. We have attendants standing by in case that happens. Don't want to get anyone too wet or anything. But right now the machine is, yeah, there we go.
It's an example of
sometimes it's room for improvement. Yeah, so each drink is in the database, and essentially when we're going through this process, we're saying we place a drink, we place an order in the database, and then the machine is able to recognize which drink is in there and dispense different drinks. So you can see we have different colors coming out that represents the different drinks that we've been ordering, things of that nature. Yeah, we can order one. So again, you'll notice that each LED ring is a different color. That way we're not getting confused as to whose drink is whose. And I'll order a couple extra drinks so we can see what happens when all the cup slots are full. So I just ordered 2 more drinks. So we'll see that when this drink is full, the machine is just going to wait, and it's going to say, we need an empty cup slot, and it's just going to wait until another drink is pulled out. So we'll pull out a drink, and the machine will recognize, it'll turn off that LED, and it'll recognize that another cup slot is available for dispensing. We're going to pause right now, and if anyone has any questions, I guess, about the operation of the machine, we're happy to answer.